Social media has almost 4 billion users worldwide, meaning these platforms are used by 1 in 3 people in the world. The use of social media amongst young teenagers in particular has been proven to surpass the amount of adults who interact on these networking sites. This short film delves deeper into how the online world is affecting the younger generation of today, watching these overconsumers drift further and further away from reality.
Yes, I believe social media has really affected me, as due to people judging me on what I wear and how I feel about myself and what I look like. I can't walk around nowadays without people looking at me and judging me on what I'm wearing, what I look like. It's growing insecurities coming into me, and it's just really making me feel really down. And I'm getting horrible messages from people which shouldn't be the case. And it's just, yeah, it's not nice. Social media is to communicate with friends and family, and I believe that it's now turned into a place where you can't do that anymore without being judged by people. And I believe that social media is for advertising on things, but I feel like a lot of it gets a lot of hate because you can't do things nowadays without people being very self-conscious or like can't communicate with others just due to the fact that people are so easy to judge on you and quick to the fact that you're like doing something different. It doesn't work out that easy. So yeah, seeing all these eating things online makes me want to do it myself, just due to the fact that it's all advertised and it's shown really well. And it shows that you can actually do it for cheap and everyone can afford it, not just everyone that's got money. So it shows that everyone can get involved in like fitness, eating healthy and living well. I mean, a good balanced diet makes a happy person. So that builds on your confidence and all that. And then I believe that takes away insecurities from people when they're self-conscious in person. It makes themselves feel good and look good on Instagram and in person, yeah. I think they have pros, because like you can catch up with friends that you haven't seen in a long time. You can see celebrities, feeds and all that stuff. You can like catch up with family. It's easy to communicate with people, and it's easy to show people about your life, and you can also hide it from other people. Say for instance, example, like you can like go on private and you can only like see certain people's like stuff, and they can only see certain people's stuff. If you make it private or like public, it doesn't matter. And you can kind of post what you want freely without other people being able to judge you, just your friends. Basically, in my opinion on Facetune, yeah, it's just, it shouldn't happen. Do you know why? It's because it makes people look better and it creates catfishes. And you come see them in real life and they're not the person they are. They aren't the person they're making out to be, and that's not what we should live in. A world like that's not right. And do you know why? It's because people that are like girls, like putting all this like makeup, blush on them and stuff. It's not actually really who they are. Like, everyone must see the natural them. Everyone's pretty in this world. You just got to believe in yourself and go out there and express yourself how you are. God made every one of you to look good, and that's how it is. Don't use all this face rubbish. Don't need it. Yes, I do believe there should be a limit, because it takes people away from the real world and believing what they look like an actual person. They're always assuming what people will think of them, what they look like online. And that's not a world. And everyone's comparing each other with like other girls who all look so pretty on Instagram. But realistically, you should just be comparing on yourself and working on yourself and reflecting on how you look as a person. And I believe that the more time you spend off your phone, the less self-conscious you'll get, because you're always worrying about whilst you're on your phone about who's judging you or what other people are doing. You should just be thinking about yourself and just working on yourself and being with family and friends, but surrounding around people that love you. Basically, what I've got advice for younger people that look up to like all these Instagram influencers is that you need to take a break from Instagram when you see all this. You can't allow yourself to like indulge on their life, because it's not how they live. It's not how they live. They put on a picture and an image to make you want to live like how they live, but realistically, you need to stay true to yourself and have social media detoxes to reflect on how you are as a person and how you eat and how like well healthy you are and fit. And I have to believe that taking breaks on social media will make you realise how like you need to work on yourself as a person, not reflect on other people's lives but yourself. And yeah, stay true to yourself.
Yes, social media sites like Instagram always make me compare myself to others. The slim figure seems to be the norm, which not everybody has. It's upsetting to see because so many people will think they need to look like this to be accepted in today's society, including me. Kylie Jenner and other influencers like that make me feel like nobody will accept my natural body. I've considered plastic surgery, and I think it's down to the amount of time I spend on Instagram and Snapchat looking at their bodies and face structures. No, I feel social media empowers me. I see many different body types, and men and women are now gaining the confidence to show their bodies no matter their shape or size. Social media is a good platform to be able to do this, and it gives others the chance to empower each other too. Most of the time, I don't compare myself, but on the rare occasion I do, it's usually because I see something that I aspire to be or aspire to do. By this, I mean dieting, workout plans, or buying habits. I guess it makes me want to strive to do better, rather than getting down about it and thinking, I wish I could look like that, when I can if I put in the time and effort.
Hello, my name is Susie Bolton and I am part of the emotional support and wellbeing team at the Breakthrough Transformation Trust, which is in South Devon. We cover mainly topics surrounding self-esteem, body image and dysmorphia. So yeah, when I talk to my students at college, the subject of body image and self-esteem arises quite often. It's a very common issue with teenagers, particularly at this age where they are very influential, especially with social media and seeing photographs online, um, things, photographs that they can't actually achieve themselves because many of these photographs, as we know, are filtered or photoshopped, and they end up trying to achieve something that just simply isn't achievable. They end up comparing themselves to other people online, and this can lead to really low self-esteem. The most common issue I hear about at college with my students is that of body image. As I said, it can affect them physically and mentally, and people can tell as well when someone is changing, and it might be something as simple as losing weight, but it can quickly spiral out of control, and this can really have a detrimental effect on the physical and mental well-being of our students. My advice would be to take a break from social media now and again. Facebook and Instagram are really good for keeping in touch with friends and looking at what's on trend, that kind of thing. But seeing something, an outfit online for say £200 that you just don't have, can really have an effect on somebody when they see that others are portraying this kind of lifestyle that is luxurious, and they want to be like them. But as we know, a lot of the things that we see on social media are fake or emphasized and blown out of proportion. I think that there's a lot of things that could be done to improve social media and the way that it affects people's mental health. For example, I know that Instagram are taking away the like button in the very near future, and I think this is a good thing. Um, I do think that there has already been a lot of damage that's been done to people's mental health, especially those of a certain age, those going through adolescence who are very influenced by what they see on social media. Um, it would be nice to see more people showing their natural selves, their natural faces and their natural bodies, and hopefully other people will follow suit. I wanted to work in this field because it's a really big topic at the moment that is really affecting a lot of young people. I'm really passionate about working with young people, building their self-esteem, and I think working in this field gives me that opportunity to really bring awareness about the effects of social media, that what it can have on young people's physical and mental health.
Social media definitely has its pros and cons, to which all have some underlying effects, whether that's good or bad. Many face consequences to how much time they spend online each day, mentally and physically, from struggling with self-esteem and body image issues to the more extreme mental health issues, all from comparing themselves and their lives to what they see on social media. Almost 70% of the younger generation claim that social media has affected their self-esteem and confidence, which is why this documentary raises awareness of this upcoming and sensitive topic.